Hi, this is Debo, your nutrition gal with Color Me Healthy Fitness. And the topic of the day is all about getting those sweet cravings satisfied. So, eat your sweets. Yes, did she just say to eat the sweets? Aren't you always telling us to be healthy? Why would I eat sweets? Well, yes, I'm telling you to eat your sweets because if you think about it, almost everyone craves sweets. But instead of relying on the refined and processed sugars and all those junky kind of foods, how about adding naturally sweet foods to satisfy the sweet tooth? What did I mean by that? Well, did you know that by adding in sweet vegetables, you're actually crowding out any extra room for all the junk food and processed foods? So, what would some examples be of foods, vegetables, particularly that can help satisfy those sweet tooth cravings that we might get? Well, here are a few vegetables that are sweet when they are cooked, like corn, carrots, onions, beets, winter squashes, yams, and sweet potatoes. Now, what you have been calling yams for a long time probably aren't the real yams. Those are sweet potatoes, and sweet potatoes are not yams. What's the difference? Yams are much more starchier, they don't have as much beta carotene in them, and they come primarily from Asia. But that's a whole other blog talking about the difference between yams and sweet potatoes. So those foods are very sweet when they are cooked. Now, foods that are semi-sweet would be foods like turnips, parsnips, and rutabagas. Now, have you thought about, I know when my mom used to make homemade chicken soup, or Jewish penicillin as we like to call it, that she would add in carrots and rutabagas and all these different vegetables, and the soup was deliciously sweet. And it's because of some of those vegetables that when you cook, they become sweet. Now, here are a couple vegetables that they're not necessarily sweet to taste, but they actually help to satisfy the sweet cravings in your body because they have similar effects to the body in terms of maintaining your blood sugar. Red radishes can be huge with this, green cabbages, and then two vegetables that you primarily find in Japanese cooking, burdock and daikon. And burdock is a root vegetable. It has a very woody kind of flavor, which is kind of interesting if you think about it. And then the daikon, it's a mild flavored winter radish. These are just a few examples of how to eat your sweets to satisfy those sweet tooth in terms of getting the vegetables. And I'll throw in one fruit there, bananas. We've talked about bananas all the time. Bananas have a huge factor in terms of satisfying that sweet tooth, and they load you up on potassium. Remember the blog, how we talked about we're not getting enough potassium in our diets? Well, anyway, if you have any other questions, and like I said, it's just a basic list, and I have lists upon lists upon lists. So if you would like some of those lists, or you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My email is debo@321getfitwith2ts.com. You can also head on over to our blog at 321getfit2ts.com and sign up for our daily, weekly nutritional blogs and emails, and that way you'll always have some new information. If you found value in this, please feel free to comment and share. We would appreciate it if you did. Thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.